Hi guys, this is Ashwin here. In this video, we're going to solve the problem sparse arrays. There is a collection of input strings and a collection of query strings. For each query string, determine how many times it occurs in the list of input strings. For example, given input strings AB, AB, ABC and the queries AB, ABC, BC, we find two instances of AB, that is these two, one of ABC, that is here, and 0 of BC. For each query, we add an element to our return array, that is results equals 2, 1, 0 for the corresponding query strings. In this problem, we have to count the number of occurrences of a particular string in the strings array, and we have to return the count based on the query string. So that is the overall logic. We can use dictionary in order to solve the problem. Let's see the constraints. Here, the length of the string can go up to 1000 and the queries also can go up to 1000. The length of the string can go up to 20. So we don't need to worry about that. If we didn't use the dictionary, if we go for arrays and if we count the number of occurrences for each time the query occurs, it will take a long time and it will definitely exceed the time limit. So in order to avoid this, we have to solve it in linear time, and with the help of dictionary, we can able to do that. Okay, let's check some examples. Here, this is the string array and these are the query array. First, we have to store the counts in a dictionary, and based on the query array, we have to return the count. So for ABA, the count is 2. For XZ, XB, the count is 1. And for AB, there is no AB in the string, so we have to return 0. Let's check some other input. So similarly, we have to do the same operation. Here DE occurs once and FGH occurs once. LMN is not occurring in the strings array, so we need to return 0. And this is the last input. Similarly, we have to return the counts. Okay, now let's solve the problem. First, we have to import the module, that is counter, from collections import counter. So this will give the count of the string in the strings array. First, we will create a dictionary with count. So that will be yes equals counter of strings. This will return a dictionary with key as a string and value as a count. After that, initialize the result equals an empty string. We will store the elements in this result and we will return at the end. Now we have to process the queries. Process the queries. For q in queries, result dot append s of q. So s will be the query string. So AB means AB will be inside the q variable, and s is the dictionary. Based on the query, it will return the count. If it's not in the dictionary means it will return 0. That's the specialty of counter function. After doing all those operations, we need to return the result. Now let's run the code. It passed the sample test case. Let's submit it. That's it guys, we solved the problem. If this video is helpful to you, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel for new videos. See you guys in the next video.